My delivery is here. Yes. Okay, so at this point, I imagine you have some questions. Number one, yes, I am wearing Crocs. No, I won't apologise for it. They're thermally insulated and they're absolutely fantastic. And question number two, what's in the box? In this box, we find all the answers to my photography woes. So as you already probably know, if you've seen any of my recent videos, we're still in lockdown here in Wales. It's like a hard lockdown. If I go to the end of my driveway, I'm concerned there's a man waiting for me at the end, getting ready to find me. It's that strict, the lockdown around here. But this is the answer. It's one of the oldest storytelling tropes in the book, isn't it? The old what's in the box. But for real, pause this video, go to the comments and write what you think is in this box. If someone gets it right, genuinely, I'll eat my croc. I'll eat my left croc, raw and unseasoned, no less. So if you're a similar kind of photographer to me, then you'll know that a big part of it is getting up in like the middle of the night, traveling somewhere and catching like the landscape, nature, wildlife and stuff in like the golden hour, like the best part of the day. Now, one of the words there that I used was travelling, not allowed. So this is my solution. So if your boy can't go to nature, I'm just gonna have to bring nature to me. Let's get that out of the way. So I'm sure, again, you have questions. It is not a coconut bra. They were unfortunately out of stock, but I've been added to the mailing list, so as soon as they're back, they'll let me know, so don't worry about that. No, these are coconut feeders. Okay, so in my garden, we have this dope looking tree here. Okay, so this tree it's fairly popular with birds in the morning, but I want it to be even more popular. I want it to be like the Butlins of the tree world for birds. I want birds, when they're chatting about where they're taking the kids on the weekend, I want them to say, this tree. So to start off with, we're putting some coconut feeders in, and I'm going to lure the birds in. So you may have noticed I have these big windows here. The idea then is that I stand behind these windows with my camera and photograph said wildlife. Foolproof. Now in my head, this is like that scene out of Snow White. Do you know when she's like cleaning and singing and she opens the windows and like all the wildlife just comes swanning in and starts like dancing with her and that? That's what I imagine is going to happen here. Like I'm going to put a feeder out and it's going to go off. I'm going to have to run back in the house quickly. The birds could dive bomb me, mate. This is going to be wild. This is going to go off, guaranteed. So the trap has been laid. I imagine there will be anywhere between 50 to 100 birds here in a matter of seconds. So I should probably go and get ready for that. Okay, so this might take a tiny bit longer than planned, but no doubt the National Trust will be here any day now to set up like some kind of ticketing booth at the end of my driveway so that they can charge for admission to my garden in the front here because there'll be so many birds here any minute now, for sure. Hello? Hi, is that the RSPB, the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds? Oh, it is, fantastic. Hi, how are you? Just a few questions really, mostly about legalities. If I were to drive to a nature reserve in my car and use a sack to gather up various birds and put them in my car, drive them back to my house and release them in my front garden, would that be a crime? Hello? Hello? Oh, there's a cat across the street! The feeders are working! I think this might take slightly longer than initially planned. I'm still entirely confident in my plan. This is gonna work. Absolutely, no doubt, guaranteed. I'm not doubting it. Why are you doubting it? Who's doubting it? No one's doubting it. Is that like bird Facebook or something? Like somewhere we can get the word out. The word to the bird. The bird, word, bird. I really should go outside and speak to a person. Like, This can't be healthy. I think what needs to happen is word needs to get out that there's all this dope scram just waiting to be eaten. And they'll all come flocking here, I imagine. Just need to wait for word to get out. So I think the new plan, I'm going to leave this overnight. I'm going to get up at the crack of dawn tomorrow morning, because that seems to be when wildlife is most active. Crack of dawn, I'm going to be in this window with my camera, ready for the birds. We're going to get some banger photos in the morning, I can feel it. Just guaranteed, no doubt about it.